What's up, everyone? I have a super quick announcement. So if you have an iPhone 6, 6 Plus, 6S, 6S Plus 7, 7 Plus 8, 8 Plus, or an iPhone 10, I would kind of recommend changing your battery before the end of this year. Now, basically what this procedure is, okay, if you guys don't even remember, earlier this year, maybe even end of last year, a person found out that Apple was slowing down their devices based on the health of the battery, and from there Apple started off this program. I think it was early 2018, and they were like, if you have an iPhone that's below a certain percentage in terms of battery health, we'll go ahead and replace the battery for, it was $29 at the time, and that was early this year. I made tons of videos about it, but now we're towards the end of the year, and this program is only happening until December 31st. So you can go up into the Apple store with your iPhone, any iPhone really, and get the battery replaced for $29. I would probably recommend everyone to do that. So if you guys don't know, it's not just the Apple thing, but batteries degrade over time on every single device. If you have a Samsung, if you have a Tesla, if you have whatever, batteries degrade over time with any device. So getting it replaced for $29 is probably the best way to go, especially if you want to prolong your device, if you don't feel like upgrading this and that. Now, in some cases, if your battery does, have a severe problem, if your phone has random shutdowns, this could actually potentially slow down your phone if Apple turns on the throttling within the iOS setting. So you can always turn it off, but to get the best experience from your phone, I would really recommend it. Now, what's stupid is that the iPhone 5S and earlier phones are not supporting this program. I'm pretty sure you can still get the battery replaced from Apple. You cannot get it replaced for that price. So that's kind of one thing that kind of sucks. Now, I did this earlier this year when I had my iPhone 7 Plus, and that battery health was about like 85%, which really sucked, and it just really bothered me. Like, I think they recommend that if you have below 80% then they'll do it. But the guy who was talking to me, he was like, yeah, we don't really do it if it's over 80%. We usually just keep it. But I'm like, dude, just do it. Like, I'm paying you money. He was like, okay, yeah, no, that's fine, sir. And he eventually did it. Now, in order to check the health of your battery, what I would recommend doing is just go into settings, click on battery, and then click on battery health. This will give you a breakdown of your health of the battery and everything. And like I said, if you're below 80%, I would probably recommend you guys to go and change your battery. But I would say even in some cases, if you're below 90%, I would just go ahead and upgrade anyway, or just get the battery replaced, just because you'll be able to prolong the life of your phone. And they're only doing this up until the end of this year. Like I said, you can still get it replaced even next year, but the price does go up. So if you want to get it for that low price, I'd recommend doing by the end of this year. And now the older phones probably have less battery health overall than the newer iPhones. That's why I didn't put the iPhone 10 or 10s or 10s Max, just because they just came out. So the battery's not going to be degraded at all probably. My iPhone 10, for example, is still at 100%. But my iPhone 8 is at 90%. My iPhone 8 Plus is 89%. So batteries do degrade. My iPhone 6, I think, is still at 100%, which is crazy. My iPhone 7 actually did experience some random shutdowns because of the battery, and I replaced the battery myself. But I would really not recommend you guys to do that. Just because the price to replace it at Apple and you get a warranty and everything is just so much better. You're better off doing that than trying to replace it yourself. But like I said, the older iPhones usually experience this problem more. So the iPhone 6, the 6S and 7 series, those iPhones probably have less battery health overall just because they're older. So yeah, if you have those iPhones, check the battery health, see how you're set in terms of the battery health. From there, I would probably recommend you guys to go to the Apple store and get it replaced for $29. And like I said, you have until the end of this year, I believe December 31st, the last day they're going to do it. So you have until then. If you're watching this after this year ends, then I'm sorry for your loss, but you should have seen this video earlier, bro. You should have been subscribed to my channel already. But guys, that is pretty much it. If you have any questions or anything like that, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber we get really does count, so it'll mean so much if you guys can hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all those things are linked down below. I would really appreciate if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.